Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna do a review. I don't even know where to start. We don't even know where to start. So for one, hold on, guys. My lips are a little. We've been here for a little bit over 4 hours, if not 5 hours exactly, between breaks and watching things. And let's just say, the season was good. Part 1, season 4, part 1, definitely good. Definitely good. A lot of cliffhangers. Like, we don't know what's going to happen with... Well, we kind of know what's going to happen with Lady Bridgerton and Lord Anderson, which is Lady Danbury's brother. Which, I want to say between them two, spice, like that's the spiciest for me. That's the spiciest for me. And just naturally, Lord Anderson is just... We're not even going to get into that. But that was pretty spicy. Then obviously Benedict... That cliffhanger with Benedict. Matter of fact, let's start from the beginning. So we started off with like a whole Cinderella vibe, which we love. Obviously, certain things were different. Certain things were very, very different. But there's a lot of things that are unclear. So it's like half truths, which could be lies, right? Because the mom is definitely a Grammy type. And stepmom, is a Grammy type. So she could have lied about the whole thing with Sophie, which is the main character, which is Benedict's intendant. He doesn't know she's an intendant. Like, she played like 2 roles technically. She played like the mystery girl from the ball, but at the same time, she's the maid, which he's in love with both girls, but he can't find one, and he doesn't know about one because Sophie was never supposed to be there. But I'm not going to give too much away. But that was pretty crazy. I like the spinoff for sure that they did with her character, and how they actually, like, that's what's different from Cinderella. Like, they actually have time to get to know each other, have that private time with each other. Some very inappropriate moments, for sure. Very inappropriate. Not to say we don't love them, but definitely took us off guard. We'll get to the ending in a second. And then you have, I feel like Collins and Penelope, they play more of like the supportive roles, definitely, between like what's going on with Benedict, what's going on with Francesca and her husband, her exploring new things, and then the whole vibe that she has with his cousin, like with the Earl, like the whole like weird tension that she has with her. Really don't know what that's about, so I'm hoping that part 2 definitely explores that more. And then obviously like the tension between Eloise and Hyacinth, because Eloise wants to be old lady's maid. Hyacinth is really happy and excited, like Daphne was, to come out in society. So we're gonna see what that's about. But she's in practice right now. And then obviously like Sophie and Benedict. Like, there's so much to uncover there, and I can't wait till part 2, because that ending left your girl so stunned. Because there's a declaration of like feelings, there's the intimate part first and a declaration of feelings, and we didn't expect anything different because this is Benedict. Like, obviously we knew that the Duke was a rake, we knew Anthony was a rake, but he is like rake. Like, he is something else. But anyway, so we kind of expected that, but we did not expect him to leave us the way that he did. We did not expect him to ask her this question. Like, we're so used to like the declaration happening, right? Like, you know, I can't be away from you. I think about you all the time. And those weren't his words verbatim, but it's basically like what these men say. And, you know, right in the point, he's like, I want to give you so much more. I want to give you everything. He said, I believe you deserve more. And this man asked her, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, asked her to be his mistress. I don't know if you guys seen my reaction, but if you didn't, definitely take a look at it. I tried to record my live reaction, but I was obviously not trying to get copywritten, so it's a little bit interesting how I went about it, but definitely do check it out. This is towards the end, so definitely watch the full video all the way into the end. But Did I expect that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But he doesn't know. That's the crazy part, because we, as the audience, knows that her mom was supposedly a mistress, but we know that she was an illegitimate child, right? Because her own father called her in the beginning my ward. Obviously that took us by surprise, and we didn't expect that. And then obviously, like, the mother told her the truth. Well, what we know to be the truth, that her mom was a mistress, and when she died, she didn't leave her anything. Her father didn't leave her anything because she's legitimate. So imagine how much that hurt her. Like, ladies, listen, I know I'm not trying to judge people. I know that there's people out there that will be more than happy, more than content with being a mistress. I just want to make this clear. I'm not one of them. I am not. That is not in me. It's not in me personally. But if that is for you, be happy. Because there's going to be a lot of women like, is she crazy? Like, she could live a good life. She could be taken care of. She could, live separately. Don't have to worry about working. Blah, blah, blah. Like, he's going to do what he has to do. He keeps his word. So what is she there to worry about? I get it. But for the girls more like me, I understand her pain, because it's just like, are you crazy? Like, are you out of your mind? And then I know some people are gonna be like, well, she's a maid. Like, what do you expect? No, it's not it for me. It's not, I guess in my head, I'm not rationalizing it. Because you got me messed up. Like, you would have had me so messed up. I'm sorry. Some of us are just not accepting of that lifestyle. And if other women are, then more power to them. But to get to the point, he tried it all the way, and we did not expect that. And she left. Like, her friends were calling. Obviously, yes, the other maids and manservants were calling her because they were going out to the tavern. She went to go get back her pocketbook or coin purse or whatever you want to call it. I forgot. And he just popped up out of nowhere, and they started having that moment, which we thought, helpless romantics behind thought, would you be my wife? Will you marry me? Just like season 3 with Colin. But I get it, because Penelope was from noble society, so he couldn't diminish her character. But I'm not rationalizing it in my head. Like, do you understand the audacity that you have to ask someone to be your mistress? Like, let's just respect him first and foremost. Let's respect that he was honest. He was straightforward. He did not play with her. He did not tell her a dream. None of that. He said, look, I can give you more out of life, but this is the position you're going to play. We respect the honesty. Moving away from the respect, the audacity in this man is crazy. It's crazy. And you know what? They left it on that cliffhanger. Lord knows when we're supposed to have part 2 come out. Like, let me actually check real quick. Wow. Part 2. And you know what? See, I'm not the only one. Part 2, season 4. It's supposed to come out February 26th. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We just have to wait a little less than a month. Right? February's only 28 days. Tomorrow's the 30th. So basically, we just have to wait a month. Right? Basically. Excuse me. Which we will wait just fine. We will be here patiently waiting. Now, will we be over this? And it's going to be episodes 5 through 8. This is crazy. This is crazy. I could wait, but I don't want to wait. And we have no choice but to wait, because it's not like Netflix is going to give us a little sneak peek of what that looks like. And we're not going to tease it either. But I can't wait to see part 2. Part 1 was really good. I obviously watched the whole thing straight through, and I'm still flabbergasted. I think my favorite part, though, would have to be Lady Bridgerton and Lord Anderson for sure. 100%. I love how she's developing into this new love in her life. You know, like she lost the man that, you know, was her everything. Obviously had all those children with, raised a life with, and she's been alone for a while. She deserves it. And I would not have blessed her with anyone less worthy than that man. Has the looks. That man has the party. That man has the status. He has everything. He's just... And just, I want to know, he's a certain ethnicity, so he is blessed in so many ways that we cannot say. But clearly she had a good time because she hopped on him right after. You seen her, like, he was out of breath. She was a little bit out of breath. She was laughing. She was smiling. And she was just like, turned right back over and did her thing. Okay, she was like, we're going for round 2. And I know I'm so, like, giddy and filled with energy for this, but I love romance movies. I love romance series, and this was a good one. Shout out to the people who produced this. I don't know their name offhand, but they did a really good job. Definitely towards the end, leaving us on a cliffhanger like that with Benedict and Sophie, and with Lady Bridgerton and Lord Anderson. So I guess we have to wait and see. That's all we could do, is just wait and see. I will obviously be back with a full review. Hopefully by that time I have like more equipment so I can, well, I might be traveling around that time. So we're going to have to see. We're going to do the review, but we just have to improvise based off of what we have going on. I don't have that much equipment, so I'm going to invest in more equipment and so on and so forth, so we can do something a little bit more proper. I just don't want to get a copyright strike, so I have to be very careful with you know, you guys hearing the movie in the background, or even showing the series in the background, or at least hearing the series. So I'm gonna have to make some tweaks and stuff like that. See how this review came out, see how this reaction, see how you guys like it, and then from there obviously make improvements for the next one. But thanks for taking this time on both videos to take a look at it. I appreciate you guys. All we can do is wait until part 2 comes out for season 4. If you did watch season 4, please drop a comment below. If there's anything that you disagree with, I want to hear from it, whether if it's good, bad, or indifferent. Drop a comment. Look forward to hearing it. And I'll see you guys for part 2 in February 26th. So do be on the lookout. Again, do drop a comment below, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. Thank you guys again. We are slowly moving the needle. I know it's going to take a little while, but hopefully sooner rather than later, we are at the goal that we have. And I'll leave it there. So I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you guys in my next video. So bye.